Remember that one time you guys were having dinner and then the world was ending and the freaking dinner room table caved in and all your family was screaming in agony? That actually wasn't the worst thing to ever happen at a dinner with family. So
really?
Yeah, so this is bad.
This is bad? Worse than that? I doubt it. Prove me wrong. I'm watching till the end.
I meant this intro was bad.
Oh, okay. Well, then why am I playing along?
Are we using it?
It'll have to do. It is 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, not only did we find the worst dinner table, you also found the worst intro to a video ever on YouTube. So today, we're going to jump into this. We actually don't know if it's the worst. It's claiming to be one of the worst. It's not claiming to do that, actually. So, it's 2 a.m., so it's what that is.
You paint a narrative in your head at some point where you just alter everything. This is claiming to be the most insane dinner party ever. Listen to the title. Teen rage during dinner.
Whoa.
If this doesn't sound like it.
All right, get ready to watch this whole video with us.
Where did this come from?
Oh my God.
Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the food.
Finally, I came upstairs and I sat down, already annoyed.
I love how she walked into the room as someone who's about to rage. You know, they can have the most beautiful dinner ever. Everyone can get a holographic Charizard, okay?
Okay, you mean business.
I do mean business.
I'm happy for her.
I'm happy for her and am happy for you for being happy for her.
Oh my God. We deserve holographic Charizard.
We do.
My head's hurting from your annoying stories.
Your head is hurting what?
Probably from the stupid phone.
Innate objects can't be stupid. They're inherently neither good nor bad.
You have an answer for everything, don't you?
World's strictest parents or world's smartest dads, my friend?
Most savage father in America.
I'm sorry, fathers can't be savages because people don't think humans are animals and savages are animals.
Most savage father I've ever seen.
This freeze frame.
Perfect. She's probably so happy we captured her in this moment because naturally she's watching our video.
She really does look like her head hurts because she's having a damn aneurysm or something.
Could you imagine? That would be the worst dinner ever.
Right.
Throwing a tantrum and then just dying.
You have an answer for why you always have an attitude.
Do I care?
When you have no respect.
Do I care? You have no respect.
This guy's face makes the video worth it. Isn't there something weird about being so prideful about being the strictest parents?
Do I care though?
Fuck.
When you have no respect for authority, you're in for a very difficult, long road. You pride yourself on lack of care.
That poor kid looks like he's so depressed.
He's literally just like, why did we sign up for this show? I'm not gonna be able to have sex with her.
Okay, well, he took it a whole...
He's a young man. Tell me that's not what he's probably thinking.
Fair. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think about sex when I was a kid. All I thought about was Yu-Gi-Oh cards
Well, he
and
was probably
Pokemon
like 13.
and Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, when I was 13.
Okay, well, you're a fucking virgin, dude. I was thinking about hitting that poon right out the womb. I was like,
Whoa,
came out the badge, I'm trying to get back in one. You know what I mean? I'm about to... That's what they do, right? Like, you go back into it?
Yeah.
How does it work exactly?
What is sex?
I am a really special person. I know. You don't have to tell me. I know.
There's a word for you it's called egocentric.
Oh, God, I want to... For some reason, the dad seems so cringe. You know what I mean? Like, he's like playing this character, and then the things that he's saying aren't very clever.
I don't know if you remember this show, but it was always like that too.
Oh, really?
Like, because that's what I'm saying. They have like this, like, they're so happy that they're the
like,
strictest
they're
parents.
probably pandering to parents.
Or like they were getting like picked on in school, and now they're happy that they can like be mean
now
to
they're
the
the
cool
ones.
kids.
There's
yeah.
a word for you. Onomatopoeia.
Clack, clack, boom, ba, 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 boom, pow.
Did you know that onomatopoeia is making sounds? And that's what he did. Quick comedy from this one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? What's that word?
It's a psychological word.
Really? You are just so smart, aren't you?
You shout selfishness.
You shower selfishness? What did he say?
I don't know.
I'm starting to understand that kid's face right now. I'm really starting to make sense.
I'm just like, why does it always turn out when we're watching videos about stupid kids, all we can talk about is how stupid the adults are? I'm starting to see some correlation. Maybe the kids are onto something.
I'm just saying, if I was acting out and they sent me to this house, I think I'd come out even more out of control.
You know what they say, the strictest parents make the sneakiest kids.
It was quite a shock to all of us to see the level of disrespect that Whitney showed to Paul.
But I've got you figured out.
Really?
I do.
She's like, congratulations. There's nothing to me. It's like someone saying, hey, Shaddy, have you figured out? You're lazy and you like video games.
No way.
Shit's on me.
Whitney was just being sarcastic and being a little smart ass, and You could tell that Paul was getting kind of fed up with it.
He called him Paul.
Yeah, because they got sent to this camp. Remember?
Him too?
It looks like it. Surprise!
At first, I thought it was just his
I
child.
thought too, because he looked so abused. But I think he's just sick of the show and sick of his shit. Things are getting interesting. Where will it go from here?
Don't fucking leave.
Cool, you nailed it. That was really subtle.
The glasses are a way to keep the cover up going. That's what's happening.
That girl is her kid.
Is she one of them?
Yeah, because she. Yeah. Oh,
Until they go to the interview room, she's like, "Fucking hate these guys."
Paul's such a douche.
We don't even know what words to use anymore. Let's call the dad. He has a whole encyclopedia.
Actually, I'm trying to cover up how tired I am of your annoying stories and your attitude.
All you're doing is digging yourself a hole with me.
Whoa, Pops. Whoa, okay. Whoa, my friend.
Look at the daughter's face too. She's like, "Oh, you don't want to be in that hole." I've been in that hole. It's not a good hole.
We were just so shocked how much she was insulting him. He just deserves more respect than that.
Ding, 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 ding.
We found
You were right. Okay, well, I commend you, my friend. I think now you are my lord, and I will worship you till tomorrow.
I'm gonna enjoy these 24 hours. You know, something about this position, like I feel like when I said that, it made it creepy.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna dig a hole, and you're gonna be in that hole with me. Okay?
All right.
You feel me?
What are we gonna do in that hole? I'm sure I'll feel you a lot because we're gonna be in a hole, close proximity. I'm gonna touch your dick.
One thing that you need to probably remember about me is I'm not your daddy.
I know you're not my dad.
Right.
That's one thing you're not.
Okay, well, this is just getting weird. This is taking a turn.
Bet you he said the exact opposite in the hole right now. That's what he meant. He's
Oh
like,
my
hey,
God.
in the hole, I might be your daddy, but out here,
But out here in the real world, I am your father.
I'm a strict random stranger.
Like I was just like, yeah, you're not my daddy.
But you could be if you stop being such a dick.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not as confused as your parents are.
My parents aren't confused.
Yeah, they're confused.
You want
That's
that?
why you're here.
I think we're finding out more about the lore as to why they're here. She probably walked into the bedroom, dad was fucking another guy, mom was fucking another chick. Now the parents are confused, and this isn't the best joke I ever had, but I might need to include it because it's a short video and we're running out of time.
Don't talk about my family.
I'll talk about whoever I want to.
Don't get the away from me.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something you're not going to do.
The one thing you're not gonna do is
You're going to
steer me.
control this home. When you're out of control, somebody's got to step up and get control.
This is the creepiest dad. It seems like one of those guys who actually isn't very intelligent, so he doesn't know how to actually work with kids and how to like help them get better. So he just tries to be intimidating and blah 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 blah.
I feel like you could have just simplified that and said, this guy reminds me of Dr. Phil.
Oh God, this is the Dr. Phil dad.
They should hang out and
They do.
nothing will get accomplished.
But then they'll be in the hole, and who knows what will happen then?
Oh, shit.
They'll both come out of the hole, doctors. You know.
Dr. Phil's just like, I knight you. Just like how the previous doctor knighted me.
I don't need to study or learn anything.
Here we go. Here's Oprah's phone number.
Oh, okay.
All right? You made it.
We're seeing the real Whitney coming out.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
we are. Let me tell you.
You have no there. Talk about my family.
I can talk
Get the
about
out of my way.
No.
Don't touch me.
Push me.
I mean, to be fair, he did kind of talk shit about her family. I mean, if someone talked shit about my family, I wouldn't do that because the food looked good. But I would have sat down and said, onomatopoeia.
Well, it's like a spell that you have on.
This show probably contributed to just horrible parenting. You know, other parents probably watching this, yeah, your grandma's a slut.
That's your mom.
Yeah, I would know. That's why I said it, because I know my mom.
I hate how shows turn us into robots.
No, you're not going to push me. You're going to learn that you're not controlling this home. You're just unraveling right now.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was fake, but she actually looks like she's shaking.
She does not look happy.
I don't know.
I mean, that being said, like if she's been here for a while, she's probably just had it. You know, it's probably
also,
miserable.
can he legally do that?
Well, technically, he didn't put a hand on her. Like he was just like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Exactly.
whoop.
Imagine someone's trying to leave your room and you're like, you can't leave my room.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
We were all just sitting there appalled. I've never seen anybody that mad before.
It's very interesting if everyone is.
No. Bullshit. Okay, her dad probably wakes up that mad every day.
That's a good
probably
point.
wakes up and be like, why the fuck did I only get 7.5 hours sleep
Which
last
would
night?
make sense.
You
Why-
bitch. That was your fault. Yeah.
Which would make sense that would make sense as to why everyone in this family talks at a very low decibel.
That's the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. I would never do something like that. Why?
You're not going to control this, huh?
All right.
Wow. Okay. So it ended there, but we actually just watched the other clip. She stabbed him in the heart, and he died slowly. It was the first time someone ever stood up to a pedophile, and I think it's beautiful.
And it was really crazy because the daughter was like, "Thank you. I didn't want to go back in the hole. You're my savior." And then she came and like stomped on the knife, said, "Bitch, I'm the dad now." And then she started yelling at the girl. And the girl's like, "I already killed your dad. What more do you want from me?" And she was like, "I want the rest of this house." And then she slit her throat. And she's like, "Just don't say anything bad about my family, please." And then she died. And then the mom was like, "Yes, daddy? You're daddy now." And she's like, "You better fucking believe it." She pointed her knife at little Timmy. She's like, "Hey, bitch, what's up?" You know what little Timmy said? Timmy said, "Fuck you!" Bah! Threw the knife right into his skull. He was like, "Bah! Oh God, I shouldn't have said anything." And he whipped it out, and then as he fell backward, killed the mom. So all that was left was the little girl, and she was just like, "Hey, this is what I wanted from the beginning." But in true horror movie fashion, the dad was like, "I'm still alive, bitch." Slices open her leg, and she's like, "Oh shit, why would you do this, Dad?" And he grabs her by the face and says, "Because you didn't spend long enough time in the fucking hole with me." And then he smashes her face with his face, and then they both die. Whole family's dead. The show has the most epic conclusion in fucking world's strictest parents history. Thank you so much for watching.